Hello, my pretties. Gormac back here again in the Gore chair with the biggest review of 2018 so far from one of my favorite bands of all times, led by the metal god himself, the great Rob Halford. This is Judas Priest with Firepower. Plain and simple, this kicks ass. Anyone who says it doesn't kick ass is a dumbass. Plain and simple. So let's get down to this. This is going to be a little bit of a, for me, longer review. Usually my reviews are 1 minute to 2 minutes. I like to keep them short. But because this is one of the greatest bands to ever walk the face of this planet, and they've put out a banger of an album, I'm going to tell you what I think. The first 3 songs, fantastic. Firepower, Lightning Strike, and Evil Never Dies. I love Evil Never Dies. Just a great track. Then we go down. The next 3 songs are Never the Heroes, Necromancer, and Children of the Sun. Again, it keeps the intensity up. There are some moments in a few of the songs that are a little more melodic. They're not crashing at you. Some of the songs on here remind me of a lot of stuff off of Painkiller, Defenders of the Faith. You're not going to get stuff like you heard on Nostradamus or even Angel Retribution, which is a great record, but this, it seems as if Priest went into the studio and said, okay, you know what? We need to do something big. And damn, did they ever. The next few tracks, Guardians, Rising from Ruins, one of my favorite songs on the album, Flamethrower, and Spectre, which is their most recent music video, all solid tracks. For me, the main ones that are really standing out on this record are obviously Firepower, Lightning Strikes, Evil Never Dies, Necromancer's really good, Flamethrower, Spectre's really good. There's a couple songs that are a little plodding. Lone Wolf and Sea of Red to end the album, a little plodding, but for someone who loves Priest as much as I do, and I'm assuming most of you metal maniacs love Priest, otherwise you wouldn't have clicked on this video. Every Priest song has always had that one song that you're like, okay, whatever, like Angel Retribution was amazing beginning to end, except for Loch Ness, which was just, we all kind of went, what the hell are these guys doing? You got to give a band like Judas Priest the credit they deserve and allow them to do something different at times. They really don't do that on Firepower. Every song is good. The last 2 are a little plodding. It's a long run time. It's 58 minutes. I personally prefer albums that are about 40 to 45 minutes long. Once you hit that 45-minute mark, you're testing my patience personally. My favorite band, Megadeth, has never done an album that's super, super long. Everything seems to be compact. You get what you get, and away you go. So, a couple things about this. The unfortunate moving on of Glenn Tipton after the Parkinson's. He won't be touring with the band, but he helped write this record. You can hear that. This band is revitalized by the addition of Richie Faulkner. As a diehard Priest fan, I thank the metal gods every day that Richie came to the band, because we wouldn't have Judas Priest a few years ago. They went on the Epitaph tour, that was supposed to be it. Then they came back with the excellent Redeemer of Souls, and now this. This album is amazing. Plain and simple. Rob Halford's voice, magical on this record. He's using all different types of ranges on here. He's got a few growls here and there. He's got some nice high points. And when he's in that middle pocket singing, he sounds better than he ever has, actually, which is pretty impressive for a guy pushing 70. The artwork is incredible. Matter of fact, one of the things about this, I bought tickets to see the Firepower tour. I have the CD coming in the mail for that. I've been listening to the Apple Music version. And I also have their special blue vinyl coming. And when I do my colored vinyl video, that will be one of my main pieces. So the colored vinyl video is coming once the Judas Priest shows up. So overall, for Firepower, giving this a score is difficult for me because I love this band so much. I don't really have any complaints about the record at all. I think it is incredible. I've listened to it since it dropped Friday probably 8 times already. Even the 2 last songs that seemed plotting, I think it's just because of the runtime. So I'm giving this album a 97 out of 100. This is my early contender for Album of the Year. There's a lot of stuff coming out this year, but this is going to stay in my CD player, on my phone, on my record player the entire year. I know that. This is, for me, if this is the last album this band ever does, what a great way to go out. So anyway, guys, be good to each other. Keep your stick on the ice. See you next time.